But one of the things that we've decided as a sort of internet culture is that if we debate the fundamental propositions of things like private property or free speech or freedom of religion, that somehow things get wildly better. And I mean, I'd just like to point out that all of those things were actually come to, in a sort of Burkean sense, by human experience, not by logic. We did not argue ourselves into freedom of religion. We had a bunch of bloody wars, and then we decided, hey, you know what'd be great? Freedom of religion. We did not argue ourselves into free speech. We had a bunch of people who were burned at the stake, and then we decided, hey, you know what? This is too much of that. Let's not do that anymore. Private property was not the outgrowth of people arguing themselves into private property. It was the outgrowth of the experience of centuries of poverty and death and despair. And if you have to argue your way back into private property, this doesn't mean you can't and shouldn't defend it. You should. But if the idea is that you can only win this debate on the fundamental basis of speaking it out, that's not right. Human experience has something to say about this as well, which is why it is so dangerous what is happening right now, because it takes centuries to build the institutions that we are taking minutes to destroy.